Hey there. Okay, this one is called The Myth of Anton LaVey and Hotel California. The Eagles multi-platinum perfect album. We'll plug there. That's right. Perfect album. And it truly is. Here's the thing with the whole Anton LaVey, who was the high priest of the Church of Satan. For years or decades, it was rumored that that face up there in the shadows was him. And here's the band, of course, right? This isn't an actual hotel. That's what, the Bel Air, I think. But this was what was this, a restaurant or something? Oh, you can look it up on Wikipedia. But okay, so there's the band with all these evil 70s mysterious dark California people, right? And that's kind of what Hotel California is about, right? Don Henley moved there from Texas, and Glenn Fry moved there from Michigan. Randy Meisner moved there from Nebraska. So they all moved to Southern California in the 70s, and they all get caught up in the cocaine and all of that life in the fast lane, right? Now, one thing I want you to notice is in the third archway or whatever here, you'll see that there's no like door or there's no other hallway behind there, right? And so the part of the myth was that you can see this bald-headed man, and right behind him is like this dark archway or door. This was a myth that I believed for 20 years, I think. And I'll tell you exactly what it is. Now, when I was reading Take It to the Limit, which is a great biography on the Eagles, some years ago, 10 years ago or whatever, I thought they would mention something about Anton LaVey being in this album. And what the author mentioned was this hideous, shadowy creature with her arms outstretched in the gatefold up on the second floor. Okay, so what you're led to believe, if you had gone to certain churches, was that there's Anton LaVey up there, right? When in fact, it's some model chick with an afro and her arms outstretched. So, okay, so here's what I believed for 20 years, that this creepy satanic dude was the guy up there. And then after reading the book Take It to the Limit, it's this chick with an afro and really skinny arms. So take another look, and you can kind of see, you can see one arm there, but you can she has both arms outstretched. And yeah, like I said, it's a really skinny model chick with an afro. And the thing that was I was 12 years old when I went to this assembly where they were going over rock records, right? And they had Rush 2112 and just a bunch of records, Beatles even, Led Zeppelin definitely. And I remember they had that up on the the projector. It was like in some gymnasium, high school gymnasium. And these guys, they're like, doesn't that look like Anton LaVey? And so they had a big blown up picture, and we were all just creeped out. And so then for 20 years, I'm thinking, okay, how are the Eagles hanging out here knowing that the high priest of the Church of Satan is up there? Or didn't they know, you know? And then for years in interviews or whatever, you never heard about it. They didn't talk about it. And then in that Eagles documentary that was on Netflix a few years ago, Don Henley said, no, it's a bunch of BS. And so at this convention thing where they were linking Satanism and drugs, devil worship to all these rock records, that was an impression that I kept with me, 12-year-old, right? And there was a group named the Peters Brothers, not a group, it was two brothers, and they wrote books about these kind of things. Why not rock and that kind of thing. So just kind of goes to show you how easily you can be misled by people with supposedly good intentions, right? And then you just believe something for decades. I believed that whenever I saw Ace Frehley on an album, that he played all the guitar solos on those albums. So, case in point, he didn't. Stay cool this summer.